Welcome students. In today's session or in this video, we will learn very basic about the numbers. As you know, we start with the basic concepts and then gradually we move towards the complex things. And you need to have the fundamental knowledge or the basic concept knowledge very clearly if you want to solve the complex problems. So this video is going to be very helpful for those who are preparing for selective school placement test. And as I told you in this video, we are going to discuss about the numbers. So why do you need to learn about the numbers? When you start mathematics from any class like primary 1 or primary 2, primary 3, since then you are playing with the numbers. You started with 0, 1, 2, 3, learning countings, then tables. But you should know why do you need to learn the numbers. So you need to learn the numbers because you use these numbers in your day-to-day use every day. And the first example of usage of numbers is you need numbers or you use numbers for identification or comparison. For example, you are identified by a roll number in your class. Your name may be Alex or Roy or Evina or Evita or anything, but you will have a roll number. Your teacher will identify you with your roll number also. If you want to get some of your past record from your schools, you have to give your roll number. So your roll number is your unique identification. For example, Alex may have a roll number of 32. Evita may have a roll number of 22, right? So these are numbers. Another usage of numbers is comparison. For example, in a mathematics test, you scored 80 marks out of 100, while your friend scored 72 marks in the same test. So you will do a comparison, who scored more and how many more marks you scored. So for that kind of comparison, you will use numbers. Another very basic examples of number usage is counting. For example, you need to count number of students in your class. You will use numbers. You want to count number of books in your bag. You will need to use numbers. You want to count how many pens are there in your pencil box. You will use numbers. So for these all basic countings or complex countings, you will use numbers. For calculation, for example, you are playing a cricket match. There will be 10 batsmen. You want to find out what is the total score of your team. Then you have to sum the score of each individual player. So for that kind of calculation, you will use numbers. Measurement. Let us say you're talking with your friends and you want to compare who is staying close to your school. So you will say, I'm staying 400 meters from my school. And your friend may say, he's staying or she is staying 450 meters from his school. So for that kind of measurement, you will use numbers. Another example of measurement is area of your house. Somebody will say he's living in a 500 square meter house. Another will say, I'm living in a 1,500 square meter house. So for that kind of these all measurements, you will use numbers. So I hope by now you are clear about the usage of numbers, right? Next thing is how to represent numbers. Each number have a relation with another number. Like first number may be bigger or smaller. So there is always a relation between numbers. How will you represent numbers? Numbers are represented on number line. It's a straight line, and I must say number line or concept of number line is backbone of mathematics. Every student should understand this very clearly. So number line is you can consider this as an imaginary horizontal or vertical line. And in center of this line will be the 0, right? If you move towards the right side, numbers will be increasing. And if you move towards the left side, numbers will be decreasing. So from 0, if you move towards right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these all numbers you can place on equal gap. And if you want to find out the difference between two numbers, let us say you want to find out difference between 5 and 2, so you have to count these gaps. So in this image, if you look at what is the difference between 5 and 2, 5 minus 2, if you want to find out, you have to find the number of gaps between these two numbers. So there are three gaps. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, right? Similarly, if you move towards the left side, numbers will be negative, -1, -2, -3, -4. Here, if you want to find out the gap between any two numbers, you can use the same concepts. So overall, number line is an imaginary horizontal or vertical line. At the center of this line will be 0. And if you move towards the right side, numbers will be increasing. If you move towards the left side, numbers will be decreasing. This is the very basic concept I want to tell you about the number line, and you should be clear about this. If you have any doubt, please post your comment and I will come back to you. So next thing we need to understand is the place value. By now, you're clear about the numbers and general usage about the numbers. So you know every number is made up of digits. For example, you want to write down 524. How many digits are there? There are 3 digits. 1, 2, and 3. Each digit is having a value depending upon its place. So if you want to find out the place value of any digit in a number, you have to use place value table, as you can see on the screen. On the rightmost side of the place value table, the first marker is, or the first place is for ones or units, then tens, then hundreds, thousands, and so on. What does it mean? If you use this place value table for 524, or if you start writing the place value on the top of digits in 524, what will you write on top of 4? This is 1. Or unit. What will you write on top of 2? 10. What will you write on top of 500? So the place value of 5 will be 5 times 100 is equal to 500. Place value of 2 will be 2 times 10 is equal to 20. And place value of 4 will be 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So if you need to find out the place value of any digit in the number, first thing you have to do is write that number in place value table. Ones digit under the ones place, tenth digit under the tenth place, hundred digit under the hundredth place, and so on. We will do this with few more examples. Let us say you are given a number, little bit more bigger number, 325784. 325,784. If you need to find out the place value of 5, how will you do that? You have to write this number in place value table. So let us say we here is the place value table, right? So what will you do? You will write 4 under ones, 8 under 10, 7 under 100, 5 under 1000, 2 under 10,000, and 3 under 100,000. You need to find out the place value of 5. Then this is under thousands place. So place value of 5 will be 5 times 1000 equal to 5,000. Now you see 2 as a number or as a digit, 2 is smaller than 5. But here in this case, place value of 2 will be bigger because it's on the left hand side of 5 here, and its place is, or it's on 10,000 place. So place value of 2 will be 2 times 10,000 is equal to 20,000. Hope this is clear to you. If you want to go ahead, or if you want to try a few more examples, we can do that. Here, let us say you have a number. And what is the number you want to take? You can take any number. 873219. You need to find out the place value of 3. How we are going to read this number, that also we are going to explain in this example. So what you have to do, you have to write 9 under ones place, 1 under tens place, then 2 under hundreds place. You have to start from right side and have to move towards the left side. Then what is the next digit? 3, 7, and 8. So 3 is under thousands place, or the place value of 3 we need to find out, and 3 is on the thousands place. So place value of 3 will be 3 times 1000 is equal to 3000. Now when we wrote this number, or when I write this number here, you cannot say this number like this. You cannot spell this number like this, 873219. You have to spell it in mathematical terms. So what is this number? If somebody asks you, how will you spell this? This is 873,219. So how many hundred thousands are there? 8. How many 10,000s are there? 7. How many thousands are there? 3. So you have to spell it 873,219. This is how you will spell this. So if you understand this place value table, you will learn how to spell the numbers correctly. Okay. So hope you understand this. Let's move to the next thing. So far what we discussed about the numbers, basic usage of numbers, place value, and now we have to use the place value for comparing numbers. There may be multiple scenarios where you need to compare the numbers. And one of the scenario is numbers have different digit counts. Let us say you are comparing two numbers. For example, here, first number is 123 and second number have 4 digits, or it may have 2 digits. Let us say it has 4 digits. 1024. So which number is greater? Which number is smaller? If you count the number of digits in each number, how many digits are there in the first number? 3. How many digits are there in the second number? 4. So if you remember the place value table, the first digit on the right hand side is the ones or unit, and you have to keep on moving towards the left side. The next digit will be tens, then 100, and then 1000. So first number have 0 thousands because it is having only 3 digits. Second number have 1000 because it is having 4 digits. So the number with greater digits will be the greater number. So here, by counting the digits, you can say 1024 is greater than 123, or 1024 is greater than 123. Hope this made your life easy, right? This concept is easy to understand, right? Okay. Second scenario, numbers have equal digit count, but highest place digit are different. Let us say you want to compare two numbers which have the equal digit count. We will write two such numbers. So we have to compare these two numbers. First number have 4 digits. Second number also have 4 digits. In that case, what you have to check is what is the digit in the first number and second number on the leftmost side. So the number with the bigger digit on the leftmost side will be the bigger number. So in the first number, what is the leftmost digit? This is 3. And in the second number, what is the leftmost digit? Here is 8. Because 8 is greater than 3. So you can simply say 8 3000 greater than 3794. In this particular scenario, when you will spell the number, you will understand which one is greater. How will you spell the first number? 3794. How will you spell the second number? 8000. And if there are digits, if they, in this case we have 00, so the second number is 8000. So because it is having 8000 and the first one have only 3000, so second number is bigger than the first number. Hope you understand this scenario also. The third scenario, numbers have equal digit count but highest place values are same. Yeah, you may come across this scenario also. So what will you do? You have to keep on moving towards the right side until you find different digits in first number and second number. Then the number with the bigger digits will be the bigger number. Let us say we want to compare 8274 and 8282. So what will you do? Both numbers have same digit count. What is that? 4. Leftmost digit is same, 8. Leftmost digit in the first number and second number are same. Then you have to move towards the right side. What is the next digit in both numbers? 2. It is also same. Keep on moving towards the right side. What is the next digit in the first number? 7. What is the next digit in the second number? 8. Clearly 8 is greater than 7. So the second number, 8282, will be greater than 8274. It was easy, right? And easy to understand. That's good. Now, scenario 4. So far what we discussed about the whole numbers. Now, if a number have decimal part also, how will you do? First of all, you need to understand what is the decimal. Decimal is part of 1, right? So if a number have part of ones, then you will need to represent that number in the form of decimals. For example, on your place value table, what is the smallest digit you have discussed so far, or what is the smallest place you have discussed so far? That is 1. You need to move on the left side, right? Then 10, then 100, and so on. Because decimal represent the part of 1, decimal are placed on the right side of 1. And the first place value on the right side of decimal will be tenths, hundredth, right? So if you need to compare the numbers having decimal, you have, first of all, you have to compare the whole part. Simply the number with the greater whole part will be the bigger number. If two numbers have the same whole part, then you have to move towards the right side of decimal and then have to compare the digits. The number with the first bigger digit on the right hand side will be the bigger number. If the first digit are same, then you have to keep on moving towards the right side until you find the different digits, right? For example, let us say you need to compare 72.0132 and the second number is 71.0002. So you have to apply the scenarios which we discussed so far. You have to compare the rightmost digit. First of all, you have to count the number of digits in the whole part. There are 2. Then you have to compare the leftmost digit. Leftmost digit is 7 in both numbers. That is equal. So you have to move towards the right side. The next digit on the right side in the first number is 2, while the next digit on the right side in the second number is 1. 2 is greater than 1. So simply you can say first number is greater than the second number, right? One more example. Let us say you need to compare 72.903 with 72.912. How will you compare? You have to compare the whole part first. Whole part is same. So you have to move towards the right side of decimal and have to keep on moving until you find the different digits in both numbers. So first digit on the right hand side in both numbers are equal. Keep on moving. The second digit in the first number is 0, while the second digit in the second number is 1. So by analyzing so far, you can say second number 2 is greater than number 1. Hope this is easy to understand. If any doubt, please post your comment and I will come back to you. So far, we discussed about the numbers, basic usage of numbers, place values, and how to use the place values to do the comparison of numbers. Now it's time to do comparison with some examples. So nowadays, everyone compare the housing price. The first example we have taken is related to that. It will help you to understand the concept and the usage. So in this question, compare the price of two houses. The first house price is written here, 1,500,000. The price of second house is also written here, 1,750,000. If you can spell the numbers correctly, you can simply say second house price is greater than the first house price. So you have to learn to spell the numbers correctly. And how will you learn that? By practicing the place value table. If you want to compare with the place value concept, write down the first number. Below that, write down the second number. Ensure that the ones place of second number, ones digit in the second number is below the ones digit of first number. So because in this case, both numbers have equal number of digits, so it will be easy to write. How we do the comparison if both numbers have equal digits? If you remember, we have to move to the left side, leftmost side, or the biggest place value digit and compare them. So the leftmost digit is same in the first number and second number. So you have to move to the right side. The next right side digit in the second number is 7 and in the first number is 5. So because 7 is greater than 5, so the second number is greater than the first number. This is how you can do comparison using the place value table. But if you have a good practice of place value table, you will spell the numbers correctly. And when you will spell the numbers correctly, by spelling itself, you can say which number is greater and which number is smaller. Okay, so let's take one more example. Another example of using comparison of numbers or doing comparison of numbers in your day-to-day usage is comparing distance between two cities. In this example, we are comparing distance between Sydney to Melbourne and Sydney to Brisbane. So what is the first distance given? 878 kilometer. What is the second distance given? 919 kilometer. See, by spelling the number itself, you can say which number is greater. But if you don't want to spell the numbers, what you have to do, write the first number and below that you have to write the second number. And then start writing the place names. So rightmost place is unit or ones. Then move towards the left side, 10, 100. And then this is a scenario where both numbers have equal digits. You have to compare the leftmost digit or the greatest place value digit. In first case, The leftmost digit is 8. In the second number, the leftmost digit is 9. So because 9 is greater than 8, so second number is greater than first number. Hope you understand. Any doubt, let me know. Similarly, we have one more example here. You can use the numbers to compare the population. So in this example, we are comparing population. Compare the population of two Australian states. First one is New South Wales and second one is Victoria. So I'm not going to spell the numbers here. We are just going to write the numbers in the place value table to do the comparison. So what you have to do is write the first number, write the second number below the first number, ensure that ones place digit is below the ones place digit of first number. In this case, both numbers have equal number of digits, so it's easy to write. So let's start writing from the right side. 0, 0, 0, 8, 6, 6. Both numbers have equal number of digits. This is a scenario where we have to compare the leftmost digit. So the leftmost digit in the first number is 8 and leftmost digit in the second number is 6. So because the leftmost digit in the first number is bigger than the leftmost digit in the second number, so first number NSW population is greater than Victoria, you can say. So with this, I would like to wrap up today's video and hope it would have been useful for you. If you want to get the notification about such useful videos, which will help you to prepare for your selective school exam, please like and subscribe the channel, and I will keep on posting these useful videos here. Your like and subscribe is a motivation. It's a big motivation for me. Thank you so much in advance for your motivation. Have a good day. Hi students, if you want to give the best shot for your selective school placement test preparation, you need to prepare and practice with the quality questions. And good thing is you don't need to go far away. Here at rankmadeeasy.com, we have prepared 10,000 plus questions specifically designed to match the standard and pattern of selective school placement test and to help you ace in the mathematical reasoning test. Don't waste time in searching questions here and there and paying hefty amount for irrelevant practice questions. Create your account on rankmadeeasy.com and start to fortify your preparation today. Once you log in with your account, you have to enroll for this particular course, as you can see on my screen, Maths Topic Wise Practice Test. And once you are inside this particular course, you will get time-bound quiz for each and every topic you need to prepare for. Just to give you a quick demo about the interface, let's try one test. So as you can see, this is a time-bound test. And you will get 20 questions from a pool of 1000 plus questions. What does it mean? Every time you will try this test, you will get a new set of questions. You can go back and forth. You can mark the question for review. And once you submit your quiz, you will get a quick report about correct and incorrect questions, your rank comparatively to other students who have tried this particular test, and the detailed solution for each question. Hope this will help you to fortify your preparation. Good luck and see you there.